Hey there everyone. Here I will be showing you how to get the full power of your laptop GPU. In my case, it is a RTX 4090. My laptop is a Lenovo Legion 9i 8th gen, and I believe the model number is the 16IRX8, if I remember correctly. And this is on Arch Linux, specifically Cache OS Arch base. And I should specify this is how to get the full power of your GPU on Linux. So the issue that I've noticed is, in my case, my 4090 is limited to 80 watts on performance mode. And there are just two commands to run to get it to unlock the full, in my case, 175 watts. Well, I will just show this really quick also. I will mention I've done a bunch of testing between different driver versions. I've done the, let me see what it is here, Linux-Cache OS-NVIDIA. That is a precompiled driver that they made. So it doesn't have to be, I believe, recompiled every time a new NVIDIA driver is released. And then I've tested a straight NVIDIA. And then I've also done nvidia-DKMS. And you probably got a glimpse of one of the commands I'll be running there. And also, as you can see, I am on Wayland, or the compositor, I believe it's called. So here I will just be going straight into the game. In this case, Grand Theft Auto 3, the Definitive Edition. I installed this very quickly just because it's a small game and doesn't take very long to install. I have a very minimal install right now, just Discord, OBS, Steam, and then Grand Theft Auto 3, my note-taking app, which is Standard Notes, and Noise Torch, which I'm using for background noise cancellation. I would use Easy Effects, but it kept on crashing. I'm not sure why. I used both the Flatpak and the AUR version of Easy Effects. I don't think I have anything else installed that I could think of. I probably should install Kdenlive to edit this video, or maybe probably I don't know if I want to try DaVinci Resolve or Kden, I'm not sure. But anywho, let's go to options. It's probably, yeah, it stayed on 165. So I always have to, I'm having to set that to unlocked every time I launch the game. I might be glitching something up, I'm not sure. The user error induced thing. As you can see, preset high, basically everything ultra. Unlocked frame rate, and VSync is off. And I have DLSS off, which can't go wrong with 1 millisecond frame time. Jeez. But as you can see, everything is maxed out. So we will launch the game, and it's gonna cap out at 80, 79 to 80.
When you gonna drill me?
In a moment.
And I mean, the game still runs well. And okay, this is interesting. When I tested the straight NVIDIA driver, the frame time, it seems like it was garbage or something else was going on. There was a lot of stuttering. But this is smooth with the precompiled Cache OS NVIDIA driver. Well, that's, I like that. Very, very smooth. As you can see, the FPS isn't the best, but it's not bad. I mean, hell, a 3000 by 2000 full vision with no DLSS. That's pretty good. 10 milliseconds, 8 to 11, I guess. That's pretty decent. Fans are blasting, that's for sure. As you can see again, counted 10 to 80 watts. So I will exit the game and look like I'll have to reference. Discord, probably. So I'm going to have to reference Discord. So I'm going to have to cut that part out because private conversation with the friend that was kind of helping me with this. So I will be right back. Alrighty, so I got the commands and I believe I made a typo here. So the first command, sudo space systemctl. Systemctl is one quote unquote word, I guess. Then space enable, space nvidia dash power, D as in Dave, POWERD dot service. So that's the first command. Sudo systemctl enable nvidia dash power d dot service. Then the second command is sudo systemctl start nvidia dash power d dot service. I will open Alacrity here. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Alacrity. So Control Shift V, and then type in password. That is what I did. I typoed and added a ED at the end of power. So that's why it screwed up the first time earlier when I was doing a bunch of testing. So that worked. So now that service is enabled. And now I will copy paste the start command and boom, there we go. So now let's launch the game and see what it spikes up to. Should hit, I should get around 160 to 170, I think. Maybe it will hit out that 175 since I would not, or I don't have DLSS on. So maybe it's going to be crapping itself. But then again, the game will probably be running even better since it's able to hit that full power. There we go. Let's see if the unlocked frame rate stuck. It keeps on going to 165. I'm not sure why I have to keep changing that, but no big deal. So again, everything maxed out, frame rate off, VSync off, and then DLSS off just to stress it more. So we will get going here. Bam, there we go.
Hey, I'm bored.
160.
When you gonna drill me?
In a moment, sweetheart.
There we go. Getting that whole Jesus friggin' Christ, that FPS just yeeted. Oh. So yeah, as you can see, it is hitting 161. Wow. Let's drive around.
Watch the mix down. When I want point one, lot of us you drink down. What the phone line not even clearing. Releasing all this on to the dog.
Someone call 911. We're going to Aruba.
I'll try to do this as quickly as possible.
Playtime, every time, game radio, holla back, now take a look at it. I feel a CD ball. Yeah, y'all heard what they call it. Pretty young, that Philly cat with the chip tooth. That wear low shirts, guess jeans and tennis boots. I only drink 151 from Nash. No Chris, I'm a thug, I don't like flash. I can get a better, something a little cheaper. And my whole body smelling like Troll Babbage. I don't care, I got a bad habit. Try to fight it, I ain't even took a jab at it. Why quit? I love to talk. I love them things when I'm taking a long hit. I spit game all night. My mind ain't been right. Y'all dudes ain't that tight, and I put it in black and white. I'm sick of rappers trying to sign me. Stop making offers. I ain't here to see y'all. I came to talk to your boss.
Pretty ugly fishing Royster 5'9", the game
exclusive produced by my man Rush, aka Red Spider.
I said he wanted a piece of me, I won't break. Here's a piece of my heat that I won't take. He's been sold a dreamer, had the privilege to hold the Nina. You've been exposed to peanuts, thrown, speak with their hands, they know how to bring it. Down to fold their fingers, slinging the oldest English, my cold feet, smoking a roll. This how I be when the whole scope, smoking the cold. She eyeing me, she probably sip on another, it's probably why.
Now let's add some DLSS. See if that, oh my God. Got up. But let's add some DLSS. Let's do quality. See how much more the FPS shoots up.
Touching you toes.
Or should I do performance?
I'm trying to get you to try me, so you can play my game.
That is stressing it there. Do performance. Balance?
Alchemist.
I'ma rhyme till I can't rhyme no more. I burn till I can't burn no more. Shine till the sun shine no more. Till the earth can't turn no more. Till I'm Y'all, this real cocky on the street till I drop you on knees. Knock you on your feet, I'm like Rocky on the reach. I breathe while you hope to sustain. Dope in this game, something you can't stop. You can only hope to contain. I can aim, so I blaze my tool. I got a name for some pocket change to pay my dues. No, I'm stupid as shit, and I'm not as soft as you think. I'm hanging from the cross of your link. You get off of the train, king. It's fast.
240 times. You like my shoes?
Early.
But you think you are so great. I'm not even gonna battle you cause it ain't about me. Well, I don't play about me. I'm a businessman organizing you with my little laptop. From the palm of my hand, don't be kidding, nothing to the plan. They cut in 3,000 like years ahead of you, man, cause we don't know me. You're gonna play it big time. It don't matter. You represent the structure. 114-553. All across Liberty. Yeah, city of film. The city we love the most. Sound of the Liberty City's finest. MSX and them, drop on the bass. Listen, big hot wheels, getting darker, getting darker, we're getting darker, get.
Okay, so I don't know if that was a little bit weird with the DLSS, but as you can see, the wattage was taken full advantage of. So I will also show some commands. Right now I have the computer set to quiet mode and nvidia-SMI. That will show that 55 watts. And then I will put it to balanced. .95 watts. And yeah, again, that's unbalanced. Now on performance, 175 watt. Okay. And then I'm going to keep it on performance right now, but just to show the command, probably have it in history. nvidia.smi then space, or sorry, nvidia-smi space dash q space dash d space. I'm not sure if the case sensitivity is a thing, but at least from what my friend showed me, it's capital POWER, power. So nvidia-smi-q-d and power. And when you do that, it'll show information for the GPU. And before, it would show, of course, shows power draw, current power limit, excuse me, requested power limit. Normally that would be stuck at 80, but now it says not applicable. And default power limit 80, minimum 5, but max 175. But the big thing I think is there is no data for requested power limit, and has taken full advantage of that 175. So that is something I had noticed. So basically with that, those two commands right here, can I do this? I should have done this earlier for you guys. I am sorry. These two commands, you'll get full power of your graphics card if Arch has not already taken advantage of it. So hopefully this was extremely helpful. I will maybe put this in the earlier part of the video where I mentioned the command, since it might be hard to see. And yeah, so hopefully this was super helpful for you guys. This definitely makes me happy I figured this out. And I don't have to have Windows on this computer because I'd very much avoid it. So hopefully this was, again, really helpful for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I am slowly trying to get back into the groove of things. Recently found out of a health issue I had, so trying to deal with that and get rest and stuff like that. So maybe I'll talk about it later, not sure. But anywho, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys later.